Today is the beginning of the end for Battlefront 2, and I'm not entirely sure how I really feel about this right now. Now, this video is not going to be some rant completely trashing EA and DICE. However, I do think that there are some things that we really need to talk about that are a little bit of bullshit. First off, it is very true that they gave us a couple years of free content. Well, let's be real. DICE and EA really weren't making much money at all on this product over the last couple years. So for them to want to move on to something else is completely understandable. However, that still doesn't mean that we have to be very happy about it. I mean, this is a game a lot of us love to play, and knowing that there's new content coming and knowing that they're going to be supporting the game makes us feel justified in playing the game. And I would not be surprised if the player base just kind of drops really hard over the next couple months. And for somebody like me that really honestly has no desire to play any other first-person shooters or really any multiplayer type games, I'm not sure what I want to do after this. Now, it appears that I'm wrong when I thought that they were for sure grooming us for a Battlefront 3. They were giving us all this new content for the purpose of having a huge player base when Battlefront 3 dropped. Now, it is possible that on May 4th, on Star Wars Day, that we get a new message telling us that Battlefront 3 is coming. And if we got that, then all is forgiven as far as I'm concerned. However, it just makes me wonder why they would put so much work into turning this game around, giving us new content for basically free if they weren't trying to figure out a way of making money off it. And the best way to make money off of it would have been for them to launch another game. Have people sitting at their computer waiting to download it on the day that it launches. I mean, there's other ways they could have made more money on it too. They could have had DLC where they had to pay for in the future, but I think that they were afraid to do that because of the way that the game launched in the beginning. However, if it was the choice of no new content for Battlefront ever again, or paying $5, $10, $15 for the next round of DLC, if it was actually a good amount of content, I think a lot of us would have chosen to pay. Then we have to talk about the content. There was a lot of us that were kind of wondering and hoping if we would get more than what they were promising us. A few more skins, and I'm talking maybe 2 or 3 Darth Maul skins, maybe a new Vader skin. I mean, just plain and simply more skins for the villains. We got almost none of that. We got a new Palpatine skin that looks pretty awesome, and a new Maul skin that I think looks pretty good, but I have seen a lot of people complain about. And of course, there's the new Rey skin with her golden lightsaber. I know for sure that the Rey and the Maul skin require you to do things in-game to get them. The Palpatine one, I guess once I launch the game and it's finished downloading, I guess I'll see just exactly what I have to do to get the Palpatine one. It would be nice if I could use some of those hundreds of thousands of credits on it, considering there's not much of anything to spend those credits on. The fact that Scarif is going to be the last map is also a little bit of a disappointment. I am looking forward to playing on it. I am looking forward to the Age of Rebellion on Supremacy. However, I think a lot of us really wanted Coruscant. I mean, it is one of the most important planets in Star Wars, yet this game never even touched it. And probably the biggest disappointment is that this means that we are not going to be getting Ahsoka or Ventress in this game. Guess the only thing I can hope for is that when Battlefront 3 launches, if it launches, and I still have hope, that Ahsoka and Ventress are in it in the beginning. But anyways, just a few notes that I had on the new update for Battlefront 2, or should I say the last update for Battlefront 2. I'm going to continue playing the game as long as there's enough people actually on playing. If it becomes really difficult to get into games, I guess I'll have to figure something out. Anyways, have a great day, and may the Force be with you.